What is going on, everybody? The final Sunday for Dysfunctional Family. Don't worry, this ain't the final Dysfunctional Family. It just moved into a new day. So starting next weekend, Dysfunctional Family is going to be on Saturday evenings, just before Truck and Vapes' live stream, just so that way you folks ain't got to worry about going to bed early enough so you can wake up to go to work on Monday. So definitely going to be able to have more time. Saturday evening, just before Truck and Vapes' live stream.
Sorry, go finish.
Down there had a room the whole thing. Anyway.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead, the volume up.
Apparently there's volume coming from somewhere. Ah! Gotta love technical difficulties.
Anyway.
My fault.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead, the volume up.
Could just say everybody mute aside from Burr.
There we go. I figured it out. I got it. Don't worry.
Alright.
We got a lovely bunch of folks with us here tonight. We got Spike Vape. We got the Salad.
Did he just call me
We
Mike
got-
Vapes?
Spike.
Oh.
We got Mike, the Vaping Ape. We got Vaping Joe M. And we got TKAT.
Hi.
So happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Let's get started with what we are vaping on and what we are possibly drinking. So always ladies first. So TKAT, what do you got?
Well, same as always, my warrior with my profile, and I am also with my 100. I just don't have the bottle on me. Blue lemon.
All right, Vaping Joe, you're up, brother. What do you got?
Dreamer with my rune. And in that, I've got Olate by Victory. My Lux Nano with the stir tank. And I've got Milk King chocolate in there. And then my Clone Apollo mod with the Dead Rabbit. And I've got pineapple cream in there. That's all. As I knocked everything
Okay,
out.
great. So, Mike, the Vaping Ape, what do you got?
I have a lot, so I'm going to go through them quickly. Littlefoot Mech Kit. Good 1.5 on top of my Dreamer. The Athena RDA on top of my Warlock's Hammer. Kylan RTA on top of my Snow Wolf. Zeus Duel on top of my Joker Faced Rillo RX200. Profile Unity on top of my Maxo, and Recurve on top of the Athena Squonk Mech.
Nice little buffet you got there. Man, the Unity on top of the Maxo, you probably get battery life for days out of that Maxo, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
All right, Salad, you're up, brother.
I got two Unities here, one on the Titan PWM and one on the Captain. I actually got the expansion on the Titan PWM, but running Bliss in both.
What flavor of Bliss? The mango, the blue raz?
Blue infused energy shot.
Nice.
That explains a lot.
Spike, you're up next, bud. What do you got?
What's going on, guys? Panel, chat. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today I've got Pulse Mac Drop RDA. In that, I've got some cherry, straight up cherry from Great Canadian Fog. iDroid Captain with Kyler 2. In that, I've got it's called Rainbow. It's like a sweet and sour candy. And then I've got what's this called? Dark Horse RDA on the RX200.
Oh, I had one of those.
And that I've got from Big Boy Vape Co. Big Squeeze. It's mango kiwi. And drinking the last bit of my coffee.
Is that thing still a pain in the neck to build on?
Coffee.
What, the Dark Horse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I hate 3-post decks.
Is that all you got tonight, Spike?
Yeah, today it's pretty good. That's all I got for tonight.
All right, what I got going on is the Steam Crave Glass version 2 on top of the Vupu X217. And that's all I'm running today
Wait.
because I'm not home.
Are you under 100 watts?
Yeah, I'm at 95.
Holy shit, it does happen.
Oh, it just froze over. Shit.
So I'm not the only one that noticed.
Well, with this glass really ain't meant for high power and heavy and vapor production like the Titan is. This is more of their flavor tank. 95 is about as high as I can go while still maintaining a good wicking of the coils. I don't know what happened, but when I did the review on the glass, I wicked it perfect. Now this will run about 110, 115, but for some reason I cannot repeat the wicking. I cannot repeat it whatsoever.
Matt, you can't see the chat, right?
Nope.
Francis Tan said hello. Minnesota Clouds and Hitman are all in the house. And let's see here. I think that's it right now. Oh, and Vaping Bubba's in here too.
Got a good crowd going so far. Something about Spike being a juggalo?
What? Sorry, I don't even have chat pulled up.
YouTube, someone piped in and was like, hey, is Spike a juggalo?
It's like Deuce Bigelow, but cheaper.
More foreign.
Sorry,
Well,
my
to answer
wife.
the
I had
question-
to cut out there for a minute because my wife was like, "I'm gonna make the bed that way you can fix your camera." Okay.
Well, to answer the question, no, I'm not.
Hey, women need gigolos too, buddy.
So how is
I'll be right back.
Eric
So,
Sutherland, hello, brother.
Aw, look at the picture of salad and TKAT. That's so cute.
So how is everybody's Memorial Day weekend going so far?
I slept mostly because Friday night about killed me. That was work, and the hospital was crazy, and I have some stories that I can't say on YouTube that I'll tell Monster after we get off the stream.
But yeah, folks, this is going to be a pretty short one for maybe an hour, so it's going to be kind of a short one. But
TKAT's not here to complain about a short one. Neither are salads. Don't pick on him.
Hello,
careful,
Juan.
don't break out the scissors again. Laundry Texan.
Speaking of short ones, here he comes back in the stream. Jesus.
So what's everybody been up to on this for this weekend?
Putting my house up for sale.
Oh shit.
Need more room.
Buying a bigger one.
Yeah.
Size doesn't matter.
When you have 4 kids, yes, it does.
Start kicking them out.
I can't. They're not of age yet.
Doesn't mean anything.
Bullshit. When they hit 18, I'm buying them luggage as a hint. You think I'm kidding? I'm being dead serious.
I could see it their 18th birthday. Here you go. Get out.
I'm not that bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Joe, you said I'm not that bad. My wife just walks in and goes, yes, you are.
Perfect.
She ratted you out.
She knows I am, man. I was talking about buying the kids luggage when they hit 18. See?
So when I turned 18, my dad's threat was changing the locks. How does that work?
I'd have dropped you off in the middle of nowhere and said, "Here you go, son. You make it. Bye."
Yeah, but I'm taking over the house in around late July of next year.
Okay.
My dad's going to finally retire after 40 plus years in the automotive industry.
There you
Or
go.
retire at 62.
That's good.
He got his first job in a certified auto tech shop here in Trenton at the age of 17, and he's going to be 62 when he retires. So
Now,
45 years.
Does Ford give you guys a good retirement plan or?
We're gonna, well, for guys like us, we'll get a pretty decent one. We're gonna have what's called a test fee, which is basically separate. We're gonna have our standard 401k from what I heard, and then we also have a separate one which is called a test fee, which is a little bit more money taken out of the paychecks and moved into that.
You can also start putting money back, take like $2,000 and investing in CDs and start actually preparing for retirement. If you don't touch that money when you hit retirement age, that'll be a nice chunk in there for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sal. I had to think about stuff like this, buddy.
What I'm understanding and seeing happening, no. Our retirement shit is going downhill.
Unless you're talking about Social Security, then don't get me started. But
no, this is union shit going downhill.
Hold on a sec. Trucking, is everybody sounding low or just certain people?
Is everybody sounding what?
Trucking said that why is sound so low?
I don't know.
Why
TKATs
is
not
my
here
sound
to fix it.
I mean, in Zoom, in the Zoom, we all sound fine, but
I can
I've got YouTube just fine on my end.
Maybe Trucking needs to turn up his volume.
or turn up his hearing aid, one of the two. I really can't say that because I'm older than Trucking is, so.
He got his IE or Chrome turned down. And volume settings.
I got it on my phone, and we're fine.
Yay for having a nerd on here that knows tech support.
And I didn't have to call a number and then have them go restart your computer. Really? You didn't think I fucking thought of that?
Is it plugged in?
Fucking jackasses. Wait a minute. I think Salads was the technical guy I talked to.
Have you hold Control F4 and typed out Ganesha is awesome?
Hey, Monster, you might want to turn a light on. It's getting pretty dark where you're at, buddy. Oh, let there be a light. Light.
Yeah, when God said let there be light, he had to ask Rosie O'Donnell to move out of the way first.
Damn.
She still didn't move.
Bitch.
Pretty much.
Joe's over there about to lose his shit.
So that one you take a fucking bait, you prick. Well, I'm trying to
Hell, I heard
get it back because I'd really like her info on this story that I'm.
So should we do some advocacy while we're waiting?
Probably will.
Oh fuck it. All right. Monsters, all right.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
All right. So Arizona, it turns out, is blocking all new vaping laws coming in to stop knee-jerk laws from going through. So we actually get a win in one state. California also stopped the statewide vaping ban, or flavor ban.
Nice.
And as we all know, when California usually does something, the country follows. So we'll see how it goes.
There's
But right now, those are two big wins.
well, and we've got another win that nobody's really talking about.
I probably missed it, but go ahead, Joe.
The guy that took over for Gottlieb in FDA has come out and said that he is not for flavor bans.
That's good.
And
That's
I
great.
post about actually people or the FDA and stuff actually using current studies and showing that it is 95% healthier.
Yeah. I'm sure that pissed off a lot of the. Sure, that's pissed off some of the pharmaceutical companies because they're like, "Oh shit, nobody's buying the gum or the patch anymore."
Well, and see, there's another story that I had come across my screen, but I didn't see too much. But it was talking about vaping being better than the patches and the gum.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're getting a lot of we're in the right path. Like I always said, they're not going to ban vaping. They're just going to figure it out and then go from there.
Yeah, man. As long as the government's getting their cut, it seems like all they give a crap about.
Well,
Real quick, TKAT is in the process of causing mass death to spider population in her home.
Usually, my wife is the one going, "Kill it, kill it."
She is reenacting the movie Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are they actually going, help me, no?
Trucking and Hitman, we can't do nothing about the stream volume until TCAT gets back because it's running through hers.
Yeah, we're all stupid.
Hello, just bear with us. We'll get it once she gets back from killing the spiders.
Watch him be dead at long length. She's like, I still had to kill him.
Jesus. You know, she's going to turn on me now and be like, you guys are assholes. Why'd you let them talk about that?
Anything we can do to help, Salad?
It's like one time out when we were up there, Salad. She looked at me and goes, "What's your view on spiders?" I believed in the killing them all. She had me run down to the basement to kill a spider for her.
She wouldn't want to go to my buddy Mark's house. He actually has some, 85 tarantulas now?
Jeez.
Wow. I used to have two.
Yeah, he's got these, I don't know what they're called. They got bluish color to them. I mean, they're pretty animals, but I'm not a spider guy.
You ain't about that life.
No. Cats and dogs, strictly.
Hell, my wife, my stepdaughter, and my grandson all yell at me if there's a spider.
How'd the spider killing go?
She ain't got her headphones in yet.
Oh, shit.
She's deaf.
Now she can hear us.
What's up, Spider Hunter?
Yeah. Who's in my bathroom?
TCAT, some Truck and Hitman say that we're all low sounding.
You're all low sounding?
Quiet.
1 second. How about now?
Is that any better? Trucking, Hitman, either one?
Can you hear me?
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
The one thing I hate about
Hello.
Hello.
Hold on.
I'm so
You guys gonna be
one
seeing some.
way.
If they'd ever respond, damn. Okay, Francis Dancer.
2,000 years later.
I'm seeing a bunch of betters and perfect in chat.
Okay,
I don't notice any difference on YouTube.
I
now that
just
everybody can hear
put you
us,
guys all full blast.
I come across an article today that kind of has me fucked up. So, for the panel and chat, this article it's titled 9 Peso middle school students suffer medical emergency after using cannabis vape pen. Now, I'm not going to read the entire story, or news story, but in it, they lump the marijuana vape pen in with vaping.
Of course I do.
All the kids were treated and released back to parents, and none of them went to a hospital or anything, but it just, I don't know, it upsets me that they take that side and lump it in with vaping.
Well, it kind of makes me laugh because if you look at every news story, they hold up a setup from what, like 4 or 5 years ago. It's just an ego twist with a damn cardo on top.
Well, they didn't say what, they just said a vape pen. With it's 9 students were evaluated for symptoms resulting from inhaling vape pen concentrated cannabis.
It's probably that synthetic shit. Sorry, I've dealt with enough of that in my line of work. So, my thoughts on that are, where are the parents?
Well, that's it. And I mean, we go on to say the school district has held 2 town hall meetings regarding teen vaping. My whole thing is, I mean, that is, I ain't for sure where in the hell that school's at, but it don't say exactly what state it's in, but
Yeah, of course. I'm not used to TKAT and Sal's being all quiet.
I'm listening to Vaping Joe, letting him have his time.
Yeah.
It's San Luis
California?
Obispo. Is the district. So I'm not sure about where it's at, but what's the thoughts on that shit? I mean,
First off, it's a middle school student that got contact or possession of a controlled substance, even though it's legal.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's prescribed to them and a bunch of other details, it shouldn't have been in their shoes or in their hands. Oh, shoes. Yeah. But
Well,
here's the other thing, because I know Mike said where is the parents on this? That was 9 kids. Where was the school administrators and the school teachers at? Because this happened at a school. So
yeah, it's not just that. I mean, where did they get the cardo to begin with? You need to go back and go, okay, you got it from here, and I confront the store. Like, why are you selling this to a teenager?
the device, how did they get it? The dab,
Exactly.
the marijuana leaf, however, whichever device it was depends on what their marijuana substance was. At any point in time, someone could have stepped in and been like, no, or stop.
Also depends on where it is, though.
See,
Because up in
that's
Canada, it's legal. You have to be 19 or over, but teenagers still get at it because, well,
Kids are kids. I mean, we understand this, but
up here, it's perfectly fine. It all depends on where it is.
To some degree, it's fine. I mean, I know certain individuals got a hold of their parents' cigarettes when they were young, thought it was cool, thought it was the thing, but
yeah.
When you boil it down, it's we saw what we were able to get away with, and now they're trying to take it that next step.
Or you have some idiot parents who give their kids a credit card and they're buying vape gear off online.
Yep.
Which I have seen.
Yeah, that's why you have a $40 or $20 limit on that card until.
Yeah, no, that card would not exist. They only give you up to a $500 limit.
There was a card system back not too long ago that for every purchase made with that card, it sent a message to the adult's phone.
I have a card like that, but my kids don't have access to it.
well, let's just see here.
Problem is parents, their kids' asses no more. That's true.
What did it say?
It says the problem is parents ain't allowed to whoop their kids' asses anymore.
Yeah. Truth.
Well, you're allowed to spank them.
But there is a fine line between doing that and going overboard.
That's exactly it.
Like, if I'm going to discipline my children, I have to. There's sometimes where I do it out of anger, but I'm trying to pull myself away from the situation first.
But at the same token, if it's a teenager, there's different ways of disciplining.
Oh, I have a teenager. Trust me, I know. A mouthy one at that.
Okay, so the school is in California.
Yeah, I figured. You said San Luis. I was like, oh, California. I'll get it later. So anything else vaping related going on?
Nothing major that I've seen other than that instance.
Anybody get any new equipment in, new hardware? We know Monster Man's been getting stuff from Jared, so I mean, just kidding.
Hand-me-downs.
Just busting his chops, man. He's a good. That's the reason why I like coming out here is because I'm a fan of Monster, and then I got to meet you guys, so win-win for me.
Technically, it's nothing new, but I had the ingenious idea to take the spare good glass from this unity and use the expansion and the bigger glass on this unity. So now I have the two unities up and running.
Doesn't change the flavor at all.
No.
Everybody's like, oh, I might mute the flavor. I'm like, nah, where are you going to know?
Cowboy, I'm going to let you know. FNCS, which is CPS up here, Family Children's Services, say that you are allowed to spank your child. Do not go overboard and has to be on the butt, nowhere else. I know this for a fact because I've had to deal with Family Children's Services numerous of times, and I was upfront about spanking my daughter only because she literally got through a huge fit and a basket hit the back and it was filled with a lot of stuff. I couldn't work. because my back was injured really, really bad. And I told him, yeah, I spanked her. And she deserved it. So, yes, it's depending on scenario. Yes, they'll say that spanking causes mental abuse and so on and so forth. But that is depending on the severity of how you're hitting them.
Yeah.
How much you're doing it. Are you beating them is the question. If there is bruises on their butts or on their backs or anything, yeah, you're hitting way too hard. And yeah.
I had
Who
a
here
cop
could have
tell
done
me
the
that
belt?
you could legally spank a kid. You just couldn't. You leave a mark. And then I've had CPS tell me that you're not supposed to spank kids at all and try other things and want to put you through.
Well, and then you got those asshole kids who are like sitting there with. We have a Department of Human Services down here, so it's DHS. They have DHS on friggin'. They're like, yeah, you do it, and I'm already freaking call. I'm like, they ain't gonna do shit. Are they gonna believe me or you?
Well, I always told my son when he was growing up, you screw up, I'm gonna spank your ass, and if you want to call the cops, I'll pick up the phone and dial it for you.
That means you got 15 more minutes with me.
And then when I get out of jail the next day, your ass better be gone because you're gonna get it even worse then.
Because I know someone in Florida that has a little girl and a little boy, and she spanked them, dealt with CPS, and the CPS worker said the exact same thing as my worker. It's the severity.
Yeah. I mean, it's also state by state basis. So every state's different.
That's true.
Now, yeah, there's a fine line. That's why I just said, you have to kind of remove yourself from the situation because, yeah, as a parent, you do get pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, I was highly embarrassed because my 6-year-old thought it was a good idea to steal a candy bar from the grocery store. He went into one room. I came in here, and I'm calm now, but he knows what he did. He got his punishment for it, and he's done. And did I have to spank him? No, because he knew what he did. It's just he's not allowed to have toys, and he's going to bed early for until further notice.
Basically, it's called last resort.
Yeah, and it is what it is, and for the most part, my wife handled most of it, so because she knew what would happen.
Let's be honest. Today, in today's society, if you take a kid's tablet, games, and that shit away, it hurts them more than a freaking spanking anyway.
Just take the charger away. Just take it away and be like, okay, well, let it die.
Nope.
Taking Netflix away from the child.
Fire sticks. Amazon Fire Stick.
Just turn off the internet.
Oh, yeah, I've done that before. You just shut the Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, but then everybody else suffers because of it. So
not when you're trying to get a kid to go to bed.
That's why I have Alexa.
Because I've babysat for some of my cousins when they were like little, like 5 or 6, and trying to get them to bed, and they wouldn't go to bed. Sometimes I actually go down to the basement to the main breaker and shut off the main power for a minute until they went to bed. Then I turned it back on.
Kids can't live with them, can't kill them, or just embarrassed.
Yeah, my dad. My dad was not afraid to take the belt to me, though.
Yeah, but
I mean, he is now, but.
Well, did you deserve it at the time? That should be the question.
Yes, I did deserve it. It only happened one time. Because once was enough to learn that, that's a big no-no.
See, after a while, Mom breaking her wooden spoons over my ass or my brother's ass, we'd start laughing at it. she decided to take a truck mud flap and hand it to my dad.
God damn.
My dad then cut a about 2-inch swatch out of that thing, and that's what we got beat with.
Anybody remember the Hot Wheels race car tracks?
Oh,
I got my ass beat with those by my mom. And my mom was the loving one out of the group. Did I deserve it? Yeah, I did. It was just because she broke the last wooden spoon in my ass. So I was like, Jesus.
See, I was a little shit when I was a kid.
When you were a kid, I thought you were still a little shit.
Oh, I'm still a little shit, but I'm a more mature little shit that can actually get away with shit. No, it was like, I was bad. Really really bad.
Got drunk my first time when I was 13. Yeah, Mad Dog 4040 will do that too. Or 2020, or whatever the hell they call it. A big ass 40 ounce beer.
My dad never used a belt. He always used his hand.
After a while, your hand starts to hurt, though. I mean, you got to switch it up.
He gets mad when I just sit there and laugh at him about it. But I'll tell you what I hated the most was the fucking weeping willow stick.
Oh, God, yeah.
Fucking thing hurt and sting for a while. Oh, shit.
No, see, my grandmother did that. She would make us go get a fucking branch off a thing. My grandfather would whittle it down. And I always got the biggest one because I knew, well, fuck it, those little ones sting harder than these big ones. Let me grab a big one. My brother was the idiot who always got the small one. I'm like, come on. But you knew if you went outside of my grandparents' house, you messed up because it was a rare occasion.
But see, my grandma, you had to get the long ones, not the short ones, because then it'd wrap it all the way around your butt and onto the leg and shit.
Jesus Christ.
And she'd make you, if you brought in a short one, she'd make you go out and not only pick a long one, but a second one, and then use 2 on you.
I've heard of some parents taking like boat oars and drilling holes in them, using those.
Brutal.
those are fun ones.
Mike, has one of your kids ever Garfield?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All hands extended out, legs extended out, where they don't want to get into a certain room or car or whatever. So they
I ain't done that one yet.
I've done that.
No, my son, when he's gotten his spanking, he'll turn towards you instead of turning the way you're going. I'm like, no, you turn that way. Bend over. So he'll turn towards you, like thinking that I don't want to move. I'm like, I'll step to the side and just give him a swat on the rear end and be done.
Did that to myself.
No, but they haven't done the Garfield yet. I haven't heard that one.
I did that trying to not get into a cop car several times.
God, I hope I don't have to go through that.
I hope you don't, because I made it a living hell with my stepdad. I knew I was in trouble because I did something, and I remember going up to the white car and putting all hands out. I think so.
Hey, Sal, there's a thought for later. Go get in a willow switch for TKAT.
No, cat and nine tails.
Monsters over there losing this shit.
Francis, growing up, we had a choice of bamboo stick, a belt, or a wire hanger, or the classic. They make you kneel on sea salt. It's like tiny little broken glass. Ooh.
Shit. Yeah, I've never had it that bad.
Yeah, I never had to deal with something like that. I always ran away and somehow hid underneath my bed, and my parents couldn't get at me. They worked.
When you just lift the bed up.
Let's see, my dad used to use the belt, and then my mom would use like an old-fashioned, big old, thick wooden back scratcher.
Yeah, I'll have to tell you that story later. Don't ask. I can't say in the stream after show.
Sorry, side conversation with a guy about computer cores and all this other shit.
All right. I got one. What was the dumbest thing you did when you were a kid? I'm surprised you lived.
Rammed into a
Jumping
fence.
off the roof.
That too.
I'm going to need a pen and paper for that one.
Same.
There's been quite a bit.
I rolled a Jeep Wrangler into a 10-foot ditch when I was 17.
Going into a shopping cart and going down in a very, very steep hill. No traffic, nothing, just going down a hill until you hit something, so then you fly off.
Nobody let Spike go. I want to hear what Spike has to say.
I don't have anything that comes to mind that I'm able to discuss over YouTube.
And Twitch and Facebook.
Yeah, that too. I forgot you were streaming on multiple servers today.
Jesus Christ.
Which I'm also thinking if I can continue doing the 4 streams, I'm going to try and add the Vapor Cave on here.
Yeah, speaking of which, TKAT, I need your help later.
Alrighty.
So the list of people that are coming up to Canada is getting exponentially bigger.
Canada? Why are they going Canada?
Visit, not permanent.
Hence,
Yeah, I don't think they'd let me in.
hence the cleaning of the house.
Again, I don't think Canada would let me in.
Too many traffic tickets?
Actually, no. I haven't had a traffic ticket in 6 years.
Just look at him. That's his why.
I'll go up there and I'll be like, he's with me.
Sal's might get jealous if you say that.
Has anyone ever pranked their school principal by putting laxative and hot sauce in their coffee when they weren't looking?
No, but we did the shaving cream trick.
No, we disassembled his car.
You know, the barber saw shaving cream cans. So I was living in Tennessee at the time, and Tennessee and Arkansas get quite hot and humid. And we broke in his car and put like 4 of those cans in there and waited for him to explode.
I actually had really cool principals. They'd pull the pranks on all the teachers.
I think the stupidest prank is just pulling the fire alarm. I'm like, that's cheesy.
And me and some buddies, our principal used to drive a Volkswagen Bug, and he would park away from everybody else so that nobody was around it. So we picked it up and turned it sideways, took the trunk off, took the fucking doors off, took the tires off, and then parked 2 cars car on each end. So even if he did get it back together, he wasn't moving.
Jesus Christ.
We got big for that time. We got suspended for like 3 weeks.
Sal, did you do anything like that?
There were a couple car wrecks, yes.
I wasn't referring to car wrecks. I was talking about doing anything to your principal.
Possibly. Nothing I can divulge at this time.
Hell, when I was in high school, me and a couple buddies were so fucking bad that we'd always get the vice principal. And when we go in there, he'd tell us to hold on, open up the bottom drawer, pull out a shot glass and bourbon, take a fucking swig before he'd talk to us.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I had a boss that did that with me when I was 16. Sorry, 14. She liked me so much, she took me into the back. It was for Christmas. And I go into the office, she closes the door, she takes out 2 shot glasses, and she's like, don't tell anybody. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
Well, we made it abundantly clear that we made the vice principal turn to drinking before he could deal with us.
I knew I super glued one of my shop teachers' chairs, and he sat on it and couldn't get out of the damn thing. And get this, it wasn't like Gorilla Glue, it wasn't wood glue. It was the glue epoxy that is used to hold metal together before welding.
Jesus Christ.
I did have one teacher where I stuck a whoopee cushion on his chair underneath his jacket. He actually lives down the street from me, too.
Anybody do the chalk dust trick? You remember how they used to have the old maps on top of the chalkboard?
Yes.
Yeah. You take the chalk dust and you put it in there and wrap the map back up. So when they go to pull it down, it just covers them. Yeah, we were evil to substitutes.
Hooking up a car battery to a copper plate and have your teacher sit on it.
Oh, God.
This was metal shop class. This was metal shop class in high school. So we do this beforehand. We put it into where you can't really see it. The car battery is under his desk, just underneath the drawers. He has to sit down, and good thing he didn't have no hair because that hair was sticking way the hell out.
Jesus Christ.
The woodshop class next door, all they heard was, ah!
You're lucky you didn't kill him. You know that, right?
Oh, he was fine, but his ass was sore for a while.
That wasn't from a long holiday either. Jesus Christ.
Eh.
Oh my God.
So what's everybody in chat vaping on tonight?
There we go. Somebody spoke.
Right?
Awkward silence.
I was reading chat. Sorry.
I was, yeah.
What is that all about, TKAT?
Huh?
What is that all about?
The garbage?
They sent it?
So there was a contract years and years and years ago that, certain states was to take, Canadian trash. And they were supposed to do something with it to kind of make it easier for us, and you guys were supposed to do something to it so then it goes away. Well, years later we find out that nothing has happened, and the contract was set on a renewal. And a lot of Canadians, like us, like, I don't know what even to call us. We'll call ourselves the anarchists, just because we really don't like the government and whatnot. We've all been like signing petitions, we've been doing this just to get the garbage returned back up here so that we can dispose of it properly. But it's also like in the Philippines, it's also another part of the world too, which I found that one out.
Yeah, because I was wondering, because I know Francis is in the Philippines.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Okay.
The monkey got to go get a banana.
I'd laugh my ass off if you come back eating a banana.
I have a few bananas. I just can't eat them.
Banana! Oh, banana!
Oh,
Sorry.
banana. Okay, but working on my little station thing here. Not going all too well. Too small.
By the way, TKAT, Miss Talia says hi.
I know, she's on here.
Well,
I'll tell you one thing though, with the weather we've been having here in the Midwest, it's fucking killer. Earlier, I tried to go to the cemetery to go visit my grandfather's grave, who's a World War II vet, and it was muddier than hell. I almost sank down there with him.
I thought I heard my dog.
Sal, didn't you have a confirmed touchdown of a tornado about 20 minutes from where you live?
It was in Odessa, is all I know.
That ain't too far from you, though, is it?
No, it's not.
So even though Mother's Day was already over and done with, I got myself a Mother's Day gift. Myself. I just got myself flowers. Yeah. Actually, one kind of looks like a face. A dog face. Or an owl. Ooh, it looks like an owl. Reggie's been actually kind of chill today. I've noticed. Hey, Salad?
Yeah. Very quiet.
Even though soon I gotta change his bandages and so on and so forth.
it was a great
I'll be
day.
right back.
Okay.
Up the past week is every night it's been thunderstorming.
Same here.
I had some thunder and lightning briefly, I think yesterday afternoon, but it only lasted for like not even an hour.
Well, screw you. We had it all day.
And I'm only like 2 hours away from you.
That's what's weird with what we've been having is it'll be nice during the day, and then like at midnight, 1 o'clock, or even 11, it'll start thunderstorming. Thunder, lightning, raining, but it's nice the next day and repeats that night. I'm like, holy shit.
See, I'd rather have that than having to deal with what I've been dealing, because I haven't been able to take out my dog for a small walk at all. Especially with his paws that I have to rebandage every day.
I just stopped in it for 2 days so that I could get my yard mowed.
Hey, TKAT, it could be worse. It could be snowing.
True. But I still prefer snow over a thunderstorm or rain at this point, because at least the snow wouldn't affect the bandages as bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So like in the morning, I have to like bag it up and try and seal it so then water doesn't get in there, but his nails keep digging into it.
So what's everybody's plans for tomorrow?
Working. I have next weekend off.
I'm going to be cleaning house.
As long as the weather permits, I'm hoping to get out on go kayaking tomorrow.
Nice.
Right?
Well, if tomorrow's nice, I'm hoping I could take Brenj out for a nice walk.
Yeah.
I have all 4 kids tomorrow. Yay me.
I kind of wish I had all my kids right now, because then I'd be making them take Buddy, my other dog, while we're going for little mini walks.
I think I'm going to take my kids to the pool and go swimming. Then I'll be lobster ape instead of, the vaping ape. I'll look like Jared.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, gonna follow Jared.
Yeah, he's better now. I'm sure Monster went over and rubbed some eucalyptus oil on his nipples, and he's good.
I hate the fucking connections.
It's great, isn't it?
Yes, God.
Awesome.
Wunderbar.
Feel better?
Product placement.
Now let's not get sued by Pepsi, okay? So
Whoa. Next time you're staring at my freaking stash here, careful.
Actually, I should probably get the bandages at least started.
I'm having terrible connections.
Laughter sounds like a dirty old man.
I'm a dirty old man, in theory.
Didn't we figure out that I'm older than you are?
That's why I said in theory.
In his
Hell, I think
mind,
I'm
he's a dirty old man.
him.
In his mind. I have to like reorganize his entire. Why can't I just?
What's wrong? Is it fake?
Man,
Huh?
Man, any new stuff coming up for review this week?
Monster Man.
Oh, sorry, I'm having my connection right now for some reason is a bit spotty, so it's kind of hard for me to understand right now. I'm trying to get it fixed.
Well,
A lot of technical difficulties today. We have me who's trying to get 4 streams at once. I think I might be able to do 5.
Well, considering that right now I'm in bumfuck Egypt, and the closest town to me is a half hour away from everything. So, you said we got to put next for review. I got the Wupu X217 coming in, the Smoke Nord, and then I got 6 more pairs of pre-made coils from Medusa that I'm also going to review during the week.
Nice.
So how do you like that pod that you got?
Yeah, I got 2 pods actually. The OVN Duo and the Smoke.
Huh?
he got 2 pods, the Nord and the Duo.
All right.
Yeah, folks, out here my connection is shitty.
That's fine. I deal with shit communication skills, so I can infer and help translate.
Yeah, he deals with me all the time.
No, someone worse than you. I only give him partial credit due to the fact that he's mostly deaf.
Oh, okay.
What's that? What'd you say? Huh?
I said, are you trying to fuck me right now? You guys laugh. I've actually had him say that to me. And he rubs that.
I don't want to know what he rubs. Jesus.
Okay, there are times where he'll talk completely stone straight, like you and I are talking right now. And then there's times where he lays on that deaf lisp. It's terrible to say that, but he lays it on thick.
My hair won't go down.
I'm trying to be good.
Fight the urge.
Well, it's the way my connection is. with the way my connection's going, we may not be alive for much longer.
Sorry, guys.
Well, there's 4 people watching.
Ah,
My dog will not shut up. So I'm going to say, love you guys. Keep on the vaping on. Be mindful of your mods and your juice. Don't let little ones get a hold of it. And I'm out.
later.
Later, son.
Later.
Why are you tossing yourself?
Because I've got to go deal with my little shithead that will not stop barking.
Okay, just mute yourself and turn off your video and go and deal with him. Come back, and then we'll probably have a little chatters. Oh!
Well, folks, since the connection issue here is getting worse, I think I'm going to call the stream here. I appreciate TKATs for helping me out get the stream done. I know this ain't much of a show, but I tried my best to do with what we could. So thank you to anybody.
Yeah, he even brought me on.
You're the star of the show. You should know that.
But thank you, everybody, for
Just kidding.
tuned in. Thank you to everybody who came on the panel. Salad, Spike, TKAT, Joe, Mike. Thank you, everybody. Anybody got any final words before TKAT ends the stream?
Have a good night and sleep tomorrow.
I'll be making more videos very, very soon now that I'm going to be settling down on cleaning the house.
I'm just gonna keep doing what I do. Remember, the Vape Corner is not going to be on this week. We'll be on the week after because of Memorial Day. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have some more good guests like Jared and Monster, and we'll just keep it rolling. Anyway, come check us out on AL Vapes YouTube channel. We come on Monday afternoons at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific.
What about you, Spike?
Lee?
I don't know, just kind of the same that Solid said, you know, be mindful of your mods. Don't let the little ones get them. And yeah.
But all right, folks, you heard it here. Dysfunctional family, thank you so much for tuning in. Be safe, be wary. Have a good rest of your weekend. And as always, until next time, Monster Man Vapes signing off.